Hey, lovely Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So I have a new deck of cards I'm going to be working with today. It was sort of an early Christmas present from my husband. These are elemental oracle cards. We're going to be talking about the different elements that are all around us and the energies associated with them to help give you a clean read on what's going on in your life, what situation you're in. It's definitely the powers that be, universe, spirit, that higher power have some sort of a message for you, and we're going to use these cards today to definitely see what that is. So let's see what we got. Whew, I got one here. So we have time. So this time card definitely speaks of something happening over a period of time. It can speak to now is the time, using your time wisely as well. So there might be a situation in your life that it might be time to start rethinking, maybe looking at things from a new perspective and maybe finding a new avenue as well. I also have animals. So this speaks to those around us, not just critters, but people as well, and the community around us. So maybe there's a situation going on at home and you're thinking about it's time to make a change, and it's with somebody, because we are talking about a somebody here with this card. I also have hearth, so definitely home. Home, peace in the home. This hearth card speaks of sort of the home fires burning, having that peace and that harmony, somewhere where you can go to relax that's really yours and let your hair down. So there's something going on at home and in the situation that you're in with the people around you, and it's time for a change. It's time to do things differently. It's time to maybe mend fences. I have a mystery. I have dark matters here. So dark matter definitely speaks to things that are still unknown. There might be some truths that need to be revealed here. You might have to delve deep in. It might even be an inner truth and discovering something about yourself that's going to help you to find clarity in this situation. This might also speak to somebody else's inner truth as well, guys. And I have rain, and rain speaks of growth. It speaks of a seed for the future, growing a new beginning. So it's time for a change is definitely what the cards are saying. It's time to make a change in your home life. And it's going to involve uncovering some sort of a personal truth that's going to play a big part in here, guys, and somebody else is involved in this as well. We do have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords can represent a disappointing ending, but one that's beneficial for you in the long run. And this might have come from maybe uncovering somebody's truth, somebody who is in your life as well, that maybe brought about an ending. And these cards might be speaking about a time for healing, a time for rebuilding that home life. I also have the Four of Pentacles, which speaks of holding back these emotions from this Ten of Swords, this disappointing ending. It's definitely holding you back from this Rain card, from starting this new seed, this new future, and moving on. And that's why the Time card is here. It's time for a change, guys. We do have the Moon card, which represents an unknown element. Sometimes things that still have to come into play. This is tied to the Dark Matter card too. This is about inner truths, guys. And so this is either somebody else's inner truth or this is your inner truth as well that needs to come to light. I have the Page of Swords, which represents delayed or disappointing news. And when speaking to a person, it can speak of a youth who's having behavioral issues as well. I thought I would bring that forward because we do have that companionship card, the animals card, that speaks of those around us. So this might be a part of what's going on in the household as well. And maybe somebody is not coming forward, someone's not being honest, somebody's struggling with an inner truth, and it might be a youth as well in your life. I do have the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands, she represents somebody with a very high energy, sometimes with passion, ambition, and drive. She can also speak to somebody who is a fire sign. So that would be Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. This can also just be representative of your energy, somebody with a high energy, with a lot of drive. It can also speak of somebody who has a bit of a hot temper, which would contribute to things sort of not being smooth in the household, right? If there's arguments between someone who's younger, and maybe acting out, and definitely that frustration for a parent that would come from this. I do have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is all about options, having many options and weighing your options carefully. This is tied to the Time card. It's time for a change. It's time to start considering a new way of being. It's time to start considering this Rain card, this new beginning, this seed, this growing a seed for a future, growing a seed for a change, and finding that balance in home with the Hearth card, guys. I do have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, he does tend to represent somebody with an earth sign, so that would be your energy as well. He can be somebody who speaks of success, somebody who speaks of wealth, of generosity, of kindness and caring. So this might be part of what's going on in the home life too. It might be your partner and your child that are sort of at each other's throats because your kid's acting out, your partner has a hot temper, and maybe you feel stuck in the middle and you're trying to make it all right. You're trying to fix it all. And definitely this is something that's going to take all parties being involved, willing to make a change. Everybody's got to want harmony in the household with this one. The Judgment card, and that's what she says too. She's all about karma, so getting back what you put out into the world. So if everybody's pushing towards making a change, if everybody wants peace and harmony, if everybody's willing to do the work to get it, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to find that. It might take time and it might take practice and everybody keeping their emotions in check and practicing a new way of being with each other and communicating, but there's no reason that you can't have it if everybody's willing to do the work here, guys. I do have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups says that too. The Nine of Cups is all about abundance and fulfillment of wishes, and this is tied to the Hearth card. This is this peace and harmony in the household. So it is possible to have this balance. It's time you're wanting this balance. Everybody needs to come forward and speak their truths and learn a new way of being with each other. And that's what the cards are saying to me today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. Take care.